Now that our time together in this world is done, we remember you in our thoughts and in the stories we tell. Through this you live on. When I came aboard in '93, we had a K9 at that time, a Belgian Malinois, and its handler was Sergeant Walter Daisy. Walter has since passed away. That dog was very beneficial for our department. It's difficult to justify the cost of maintaining a K9. It's a very expensive proposition. And for our size, with the sheriff's office being very close by and very cooperative, we found that it was cost prohibitive at that time to maintain that officer. So that officer actually died in the line of duty at a field trial at Angola. Several years went by and we procured another Belgian Malinois, and our department had grown a little bit more, and that dog performed for a couple of years, and then it had a health problem and passed away. In, I guess, early 2000 or so, we got another dog, K9s ICO, which was a German Shepherd, and that dog was very beneficial for the department as well. It also died in the line of duty from heat exhaustion in the middle of a pursuit of a suspect. Following that, and something that maybe a lot of people around here might remember, the children at Levi Milton Elementary School, just north of town, did a fundraiser to buy us another dog. And the kids got together and purchased a Malinois, or they paid for it. We lined up the dog, and we named it Levi after the school. And that dog stayed with us for, I guess, about 5 years or so. It died in 2007. Our sheriff's office has a number of K9s. They have always been extremely responsive every time we've needed anything with a dog, whether it be narcotics detection or contraband detection or apprehension of a suspect. They've always been right there for us and very quick to get here. And so, just from a cost-benefit analysis standpoint, it's been better for us to let the sheriff's office rely on the sheriff's office for their assistance in this regard. Our previous headquarters was on Burgess Avenue rather, just about 3 blocks from here, and we had 2 of our previous K9s, ICO and Levi, were both buried there on the property. When we moved over here, the city has got to do something with that property, and I think they're probably going to sell it at some point. And we needed to remove the bodies of those 2 K9s and move them over to our permanent headquarters. And so that was done. The dogs were cremated, and this morning we had a reinterment ceremony here, where the dog's ashes were buried in the front of the building. With the ceremony, we had an honor guard, and all of the officers that were available were present to recognize that. The death of a police K9 is a solemn event. It's much like a funeral for an officer, a human, and we try to observe all the formalities that are associated with that, and have a solemn type of event to commemorate the dog's service and what they meant to us and the protection that they afforded to not only our officers but to the public as well.
The Walker Police Department has had several K9s in service. Some of the previous ones that passed away are buried at their handlers' homes, but we had 2, Officer Levi and Officer Ico was buried at our old police department. When the police department moved here 2 years ago, it was my goal to get them moved over here where they belong. And in that process, we had to get another headstone made, which was donated by Louisiana Memorials here in Walker. And we moved the other headstone, and they today got where they need to be in their home's place here at Walker.